Thank you for joining us on Bourbon Tasteoffs. This is episode 81, and of course it's another bottle battle. That's what we do. We get together and we say we flex, and it's who flexes the best is going to win. And we actually have 4 bottles, and there's only 3 of us, which means we had a blind option, and Chris, who was on our last episode, came in and said, I want this in this, but I can't stay to taste it, so...
I'm gonna win this, mother!
Yeah, he might win not even being here. You know, that's kind of impressive.
That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. But we're gonna introduce ourselves. I'm Todd.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Don.
I'm Chris.
And we are gonna taste off this 4 bottle battle episode with only 3 of us. So let's get it on.
Get it out!
So we're gonna find out what's gonna go against what. We'll have Don roll the 3-sided die and find out what is gonna go against 4.
Spin it, I can't see nothing here. So it says nothing. What's it mean?
It's on top. It's a 1.
Oh, there it is.
So right. 1 against 4, meaning 2 against 3.
2 against 3.
So 1 and 4 is we always start with 1. Make it simple, simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid.
There you go.
You know.
So being the D&D guy, I've never rolled a 3-sider.
Oh,
they don't exist. So you know.
Well, it's always good to have a first.
There you go.
This is our first actual bottle battle with nobody showing up for one of the bottles.
There you go. Hey. First all around.
And it's the first time you rolled a 3-sided, so that's fantastic. And we always start with a cheers. So
here we go, boys.
Cheers. Let's find out the best.
There we go, boys.
The bottle lineup in this episode of Bottle Battles is in glass 1. Ryan brought the Star Hill Farms. It is an American wheat whiskey. It is the 2025 release, and it's 114.7 proof. In glass 2, Todd brought the James E. Pepper Barrel Proof at 105.8 proof. In glass 3, Chris brought the Puncher's Chance, called the Left Cross. This is a 14-year straight bourbon whiskey finished in Jamaican dark rum casks, and it's 96 proof. And in glass 4, Don brought the Sazerac Rye Full Proof. It's a straight rye whiskey and 125 proof. What I really do like about bottle battles is that people bring some pretty delicious options. And what I'm seeing with the color of all these is they're all dark.
Yeah.
Like, that's impressive. So tasting 1 so far, I love the dark color. I love the dark notes. Obviously, it does have some legs. It's a little less viscous. Like a couple episodes ago, we did like a stag episode where they actually do cling to the glass.
They grab you
and it's a slow leak down the glass. This one's a little quicker leak down the glass, which makes me think it's maybe a little less proof. However, I love the color of it. Where it's nice and dark. It's got some age and some wood. So we're gonna taste it.
It comes across real nice though. I mean, it doesn't hit until like the mid and the back palate for me, but the front it's kind of a little muted, but it doesn't coat bad. It's nice. I like it.
Okay, now going over to 4.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of similarities between 1 and 4.
On the nose,
I'm getting a good amount of wood on both.
Ooh, going back to 1, it punches more on the nose. So I would say on the nose wise, 4 is coming off more pleasant. Just myself. Not saying the flavor is going to be there, but we'll see.
This is interesting because even on the taste, again, I'm kind of muted on the front palate, but like in the mid and the back palate is where I'm getting a lot of the flavor on both of these.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Yeah.
And they're very similar.
I'm picking up it's almost like a little bit of wheat on both of them. Just kind of that wheated nose. I don't know what it is that's telling me that, but there's something on it. It's tough to pinpoint what's on these, but I'm getting good depth. I'm getting good age.
Yeah.
Not a lot of proof. Both of them they coat really well.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the mouthfeel for sure I think is very similar between those two. I think 4 is giving me that it's a whiskey. It's flavorful. It's kind of a flavor bomb. However, that bomb part is changing it from a American oak or even a French oak and changing it into more of an Amburana or some kind of a changed.
It's giving you a little bit of that finish.
Yes.
To it.
Yes.
It almost tastes like
Finish jumping on you a little bit.
Yeah.
And that may not be the case.
Correct.
Right. We've been proven wrong a lot.
I'm not getting that heavy stuff. I'm getting a very mild kind of cinnamon to it. But I see what you're saying. I'm also getting kind of a medicinal type of cherry on there.
Okay, I can see that too.
The back end there, yeah.
I guess to me, what I'm saying is it's pushing me away almost. That's just my input on it.
All right, so that's pretty much you're voting first here. You're saying
I
four's
might
out?
as well vote first. And I'm gonna say I want one.
So you're going for one.
I'm going for one.
And, I kind of go with a lot of your notes with that, and I'll just kind of carry on, and I'll say I'll put one. I'll vote for one as well on this round.
Okay. So I don't think the extra vote's needed at all.
No.
I would definitely go with 1 over this.
Okay.
I think it's a little more approachable. Where I think 4 is. Are you feeling that today? That's
that's it. Yes, correct.
That's a very specific flavor profile.
Yeah.
That.
And I would
really got to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Because it's heavy.
Yep. And I wouldn't say I wouldn't not it's got a lot of flavor in it, and I wouldn't say I wouldn't not appreciate drinking this. It's not bad. It's very good. It's just it's one of them things where going against 1. I prefer 1 over 4.
Oh, it looks like 1 is advancing, so here's
the
the 1.
Alright, 4 is out.
4 is out.
2 and 3.
Is that Chris's bottle or is that one of our bottles?
I don't know.
We don't know.
That'll be interesting.
So now we go to 2 to 3, and we always start with the lower number, so 2 is first. What's the ooh? I can't wait. I haven't smelled it yet.
So based on color, I'm getting a lot more darker color on 2.
That's a great
3
point.
is a very, very light color compared to 2.
I agree with
So I haven't really nosed them yet. We'll see what they're looking like on the nose. But 2 definitely comes across. I mean, just on looks alone, I'm getting a lot more depth and a lot more age. But we'll kind of see on the nose.
Yeah, you are not wrong with that description because 2 is definitely darker.
I'm getting a very kind of pleasant cherry nose on number 2.
That's why I had a little ooh.
Yep. Yep.
That's very, very approachable.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I really do like
There's
that
some other
nose.
things on there, but I mean, I'm getting a lot of cherry on the front of that nose.
And I don't even think it's like that dark cherry. I think it's more like that fresh, like the.
It's not like your
It's not like Sardo, not at all.
It's more your maraschino.
Correct. It's almost like a kitty cocktail cherry. You know what I mean? It's got that. It's almost like a kitty cocktail. It almost has that fresh Sprite kitty cocktail note. It's like.
Did you taste it yet? Are you getting that on?
I'm just on the nose. Just on the nose. It's got that fresh pop not like a.
That's impressive because as you're describing that, I've already tasted it, and I'm I'm actually getting that on the.
On the taste. Great. I'll go into it. I mean, I just on that nose, it just kind of has that pop of that kitty cocktail type of cherry kind of citrusy pop on the nose for me.
I'm sorry to rush you into it, but when you were speaking, I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm getting also on the flavor. So it matches the nose then. Obviously.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of see that too. I get the cherry for sure, but. It almost has that effervescent pop going through like that, you know?
Yeah. 3, I get on the nose. I get a touch more baking spice, kind of mild baking spice on that.
You went to 3. Okay.
Yeah. I just kind of nose them both before I'm going into taste to really kind of see what I like on the nose.
Okay.
Because I always like when I'm blinding stuff, I'll start with the nose, see which nose I prefer. Then I'll taste them both, see which palate I prefer, and of course I'm taking notes on the finish as well. What's lasting longer, but also what's left over on that finish. Is it a bunch of heat? Is it a bunch of fire on the finish? Or is that heat kind of dissipating where I'm left with that just really nice flavor on the back end that bourbon delivers? 2, I'm getting a great amount of just sweetness, kind of a more traditional whiskey off of.
For sure.
3, it almost seems a little bit finished. I'm getting a little bit of that. It's kind of a brighter fruit. I almost want to say it's tropical. I'm not sure if it is, but I'm getting kind of a tropical kind of vibe to it.
I think
almost like a
you're
little
onto
bit of
something.
pineapple. Almost like a little bit of pineapple.
I'm really enjoying both 2 and 3, but I do have a pick.
I do too. Are we ready here?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll start out here. I going back and forth. I kind of like the funkiness of 3, but it's a little. Do I want to have this? I'd like a pour of it, but am I going to drink it all night? I don't think so. I like the classicness of 2. I like the sweet note. I like the cherry note. The nose. It's more approachable. 2 just has a little more flavor going on for me right now. Again, it's always the right now on this show, because we go through 4 bourbons, and it a lot of, especially at a bourbon battle where it's not like a set thing, everybody's bringing these bottles and it's 4 different things. We're really, getting into the nitty gritty. So for this one, I'm going 2 over 3.
Okay.
Ryan, go ahead.
I would agree. I'm going 2 over 3 as well. I think 3 has a lot to offer, but like I said, I get that kind of finished thing. It's like, I'm not really feeling that today. 2, I think, delivers that traditional pour that I'm looking for. So I'm going with 2 as well.
I agree with the boys of this episode and say that 2 beats out 3 for me and the rest of us because we know what we're talking about.
Hey, there you go.
So here we go.
Yeah.
I
thought 4 and 1 were very, very close.
Correct.
To me, I think 1 just kind of edged it out a little bit.
Yes. Yeah.
But I thought 4 was incredibly good.
All right. Well, we'll find out what they were.
We'll see what it is.
So the first one up was
Jump into
4, and that was the. You know what, dude? This thing won a 6-bottle battle.
Wow.
And
That's
now
my
it's
bottle.
the first one up. How is that even possible? Like,
what do we got here?
so this is
that
Sazerac
won something?
Rye. Is that yours?
That's my bottle.
No.
Well, then you tell us what
That's
this
not
thing
me.
is.
So I brought this thing because it wins everything everywhere. So I just figured out,
only if
I'll
it's
slip
Brad's.
this one in.
If it's Brad's, it wins.
So I brought this because I asked Jackie last night. I said, "Hey, let's do this," and she goes, "Well, this one's a little proofier," and I was going to bring this, or I was going to bring the smells like apple pie, the river roots,
Yeah.
So it was one of them too, and she goes, this, and then I just watched a video, and they're like, I can't tell this between this and the what's this always compared to, the handy.
Handy.
So I was like, I'll bring this,
So Don says handy, like just off the cuff, but it's Thomas H. Handy, which
Correct.
is
Sorry.
something that's
Sorry.
really expensive. And
Buy one of these because it's the same damn thing.
Exactly. It's compared to the Sazerac Full Proof.
Wow.
And actually, the last bottle battle, Brad won with the Sazerac Full Proof Rye whiskey, which it's a delicious thing. And for it to be the first one out, it's shocking. It's shocking. Yeah. It's very shocking. Yeah. And we're going to showcase the next one that was pushed out, and that was 2 against 3. And that was 3 that came out. Thank you, Don. And that was the left cross. It's called the puncher's chance. And if you know boxing, you know that a left cross is an actual move for boxers to try to
Your left.
Here's
your
our
left.
knock them out.
Your other left.
Your other left. Here's what we need, Brad.
Well, yeah. Thank you, guys.
Brad's the boxer.
We do need Brad.
Yeah.
Because his son is a boxer and he's an
MMA fighter.
MMA fighter.
Brad's an ex-boxer, so
Yeah, so he's got it going on with knowing all these things.
Correct.
So we've got Don with his Sazerac 125. Was
Chris.
this you?
No, that was Chris.
Oh, this is Chris.
Okay,
so this was
Chris's
the blind.
battle.
Yep, this was
the
the
proxy.
blind.
Proxy
The
bottle.
proxy bottle.
bottle.
Okay.
Yep.
So there was
So,
4
sorry-
bottles,
sorry,
but only
Chris.
3 of us.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chris, you didn't.
You didn't advance.
Didn't quite make it. It was good.
It was very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah,
Yep.
I agree with that. And we're going to continue on and find out what is even better than that.
Ooh.
Which is what we're all about. We're going to do some dad jokes. Dad jokes!
Dad jokes. Extra punny.
Extra punny.
Did you hear about the crazy pancake?
No.
He just flipped.
That is a dad joke. And
As I said a couple episodes, it's all about the delivery.
Yes.
you're very good with the delivery.
You are. The deadpan delivery.
Yeah. I need to work on
All
that.
right.
Speaking of dads, somebody just became a recent grandpa.
Who would that be?
I don't know. Big shout out.
Hey.
Don! You are a grandpa.
Stopping dad jokes for this shout out. We're giving this shout out to Emmett James, my new grandson. It's my first grandson.
Emmett James, that's an awesome name.
Thank you to my son Jake and his lovely wife Amanda for my lovely grandson Emmett James. Kids are included here.
Congratulations.
So thank you. We appreciate it.
That's a great shout out because I mean it's newborn like family that makes it happen. That's amazing.
What happens when football players lose their eyesight?
They go to the blind side.
Or a scrum.
They become referees.
Oh!
I like that one.
That's actually
I've
true.
seen that in a few Packer games.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen that all the time.
Well,
Couple Packer
if you're a Vikings fan or a Bears fan, you're gonna say that.
The Gare Bears?
But you're gonna say that the referees is like the 12th man, right? A family was at an amusement park when a young daughter got tired. Her dad put her up on his shoulders, but then she started picking at his hair. Wincing, her dad said, "If you keep pulling my hair, you're going to have to get down off my shoulders." "But Dad," the kid replied, "I'm just trying to get my gum back." Why do I pick the worst jokes ever?
That's a tough room.
Yeah,
This is a tough room.
it's a rough one. Rough. Where's Chewy when you need him for the rough?
I love the fact that some of our viewers are still gonna watch us to the end.
Still
To
watching.
suffer.
To the end.
Suffer
Yeah.
through it.
If you're willing to put up with jokes like that, go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe, keep going.
Brian, you're a natural.
Yes,
Have you done
yes.
episodes before?
No,
He needs to do more.
Really?
You'll be back for more,
I've
sir.
just watched too many that it's rubbed off.
Okay,
Right.
is that what it is? 'Cause you're a natural, man.
So much of your content is just rubbed off.
There you go.
I'm
So
like,
many
this
of
is-
these jokes have rubbed
Why
off.
do I have to apologize?
This is the channel to follow.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
feel I have to apologize
See?
right now.
I like
I'm
it.
so sorry.
I like it.
I mean, do we want to get back into one and two?
Absolutely, we
We've
do.
got some
Sure.
dad jokes
Yes,
under
sir.
the belt.
We do. Those are
We're
done.
good. We're good.
Let's check them out. We got 1 and 2 that
Look at
kind
that,
of
he's
made
guiding
it
the
through.
channel without even ever being here before. I love it.
1 and 2 kind of made it through. So
They did. They did.
And I think I got mine
Yeah.
picked. If you guys are ready to go, I mean, I think I'm good on these.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of sorted my decision out. I think on that first one, but checking them against each other. Again, I think they're both pretty good. I think everybody brought some pretty strong picks today. So thanks to everybody for bringing on their
For sure.
in their bottles. Don, if you got your decision, let's
I'm
hear
ready.
it.
I'm ready to go. I going back and forth. You know, it was kind of it was tough. But I liked 1 over 2. Just on the nose, I kind of liked 1. It was a little sweeter. It kind of had a little more creamy note on the nose. And kind of followed through on the taste. I like the creaminess on 1 over 2. Not that 2 was off-putting or anything, of course, because they both, came to this round. They're both sitting here ready to go, ready to battle it out. I'm just putting 1 over 2 right now because of the creamy note. It had a little more going on for me. I just kind of liked how the mouthfeel was. I liked neither one of these had a ton of viscosity going on. I don't think neither one of these are very proofy. But for taste and mouthfeel, I'm just going with 1.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I am getting some mouthfeel on both of these. Like, they're actually punching. And it's interesting that, some of us don't get that. However, some of us are proof whores.
Yes.
Sorry, Don.
Yeah,
Proof
we don't
Street
wanna-
Walker.
We don't want to name any names.
Right, we don't wanna-
Don's a bit of a proof.
We don't want to
Yes.
name any names, but we're going to
Yes,
point
yeah.
fingers. So getting some of that, I mean, I'm kind of going back and forth, being like, yeah, I'm getting some proof off of like both of them, which I really do like. But I do think that 2 is more of like a proofy thing, and 1 is more of a bottle killer to me, where it's like it's not. Typically, I think of bottle killers as like sweetened. Like you're getting a lot of brown sugar, you're getting a lot of caramel. 1 is not that. However, the balance of the proof and the flavor and the sweetness is more rounded than the others, and so that's why I'm going with 1 myself.
Okay. I mean, I think everything that you guys have both said, incredibly valid points. I'm kind of tasting these side by side. I get, at least for the mouthfeel, I think 2 kind of coats a little bit better for me. I don't know if that's something you guys are considering, if it's really one of those priorities for you. So when I taste stuff, I think everybody kind of has a different priority. What am I looking for? Am I prioritizing nose? Is that kind of a heavy factor for me? Is the finish a heavy factor? Is the mouthfeel a heavy factor? So for 2, I think that mouthfeel is really, really good. I think the finish is very similar as far as what they deliver. And I think the nose was very similar to what they deliver. So I think in terms of mouthfeel, I think 2 is a little bit better. So that's going to be my pick. It's number 2.
Woohoo! Here's the 1.
Here's the 1.
Here's 2.
Okay, so that's 2.
2 is the
Oh.
James Pepper. And I'm
Okay.
actually, so SLB, I don't know if you guys know who SLB is. It's Strong Like Bull.
Oh,
And it's SLB.
that's Kurt and Trenton.
Curtin Trenton.
I know him
And
well.
They offer different brands to actually show their favorite whiskey of the year. And a lot of the people actually picked this as their favorite whiskey of the year, which is kind of interesting. I wouldn't personally have picked it.
So yeah, I mean, this was something that I picked here.
Oh.
I picked number 2.
Yeah,
There
This
you
was
go.
my choice.
They're
I thought it had a
fantastic.
great mouthfeel.
it does.
Yeah,
It really does.
Very good. It's very good. So now they have a new gold label out instead of this black label here. They have a gold label out. So I think it's just a little age higher, you know. So I'm looking forward to getting one. But this is a very good bottle. So
Very good
Yeah,
bottle.
it used to be you could not get this bottle anywhere unless you're like, okay, 1 per person
Yep.
at a super high price as far as like $75.
Yep, it really came down in price now. I think it's about $56,
Yes.
$55, and a great decanter bottle and everything if you want to keep it for that. So it's a nice bottle
Yep.
and everything. Great pour. you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, this will be my bottle. This would be
It
all that's
must
left.
be.
This was the first bottle back.
Hey!
So what we have here, this is the bottle that I brought. I thought this one was just an incredibly unique bottle that was released this last year. So I wanted to see how it kind of matched up against these traditional bourbons. This is a wheat whiskey, so very, very different. This is from Maker's Mark. This is the Star Hill Farm 2025 release. It's 51% soft red winter wheat, which they all grow on the property at Star Hill Farm. You got 27% malted soft red winter wheat, and then 22% malted barley. So there's no corn in this.
So I was
There's
gonna
no
say, it's
rye in this.
100%, yeah,
it's
it's-
a wheat and a barley mixture.
Wow.
So this is a wheat whiskey. This was something that I thought was really fantastic coming out of Maker's Mark. They've had those traditional bourbons, that mash bill that they've had for years and years. And this was something that they decided to do that was a completely different direction for them, that I thought was just it turned out great.
Yep.
I would agree with you. I mean, looking at the color of that thing, that is like
It's like
coming.
ruby red. I mean, it's
You know it's aged.
yeah.
You know it's aged,
Yeah.
and that thing is coming off like, hey, check me out.
Yeah, it's
And
a nice proof point too. It's like
Yes.
what 114, 115, something
We
like
got
that. So
114.7.
You can't do
So-
better than that. Like that's
Yeah.
a fantastic.
It's that
proof point.
sweet spot that really kind of gives you that.
Yeah. And Maker's Mark is known for their wheated options, and that is fantastic. I mean, that
Yeah.
wheat. I mean, just James Pepper has come across, and even like the fucking the Sazerac Rye Fullproof.
Oh, man.
Like these have been winners in previous episodes. Like these are fantastic bottles.
I thought I was going to sneak that one in.
You know, Ryan, you really did a fantastic job bringing this into these episodes, because we tried to derail you as much as we could, and we just couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
You proved your standing with knowing bourbons and whiskeys and
Correct.
wheateds
Yep.
and all that stuff. And I certainly hope you have an opportunity to be on more of our show,
Yeah.
which please.
You're welcome on
Please
anytime.
and thank
Yep,
you,
Yep.
because
His first time on, and he just wipes us.
Well, his first bottle battle, not his first time on.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
We've seen him on the Staggy episode, so, he'll be back.
Yep.
That's a good point. His first bottle battle episode, he wipes the floor with us.
Those stags, it was kind of clean sweep across the board. I think it was kind of unanimous, but yeah. I mean, thanks for having me on. Pleasure to be here. Like, I absolutely love being on the show, and I'd love to be on again.
That's fantastic.
More than welcome. Open invitation.
Yeah, it really is. You've done well, and we want more of it.
Definitely.
So
At least your collection, sir.
it doesn't matter. I'm very envious, and I appreciate your
Great tasting notes. Great, I mean, you're very well versed, so you're more than welcome to come back on just for that alone. So
you know what you're doing, and we want people that know what they're doing on these shows. So
Yep.
Make sure you like and subscribe, and watch our next episode. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Cheers.